Good evening, everyone. Tonight we're gonna make spaghetti carbonara. It's a very delicious dish, and it's a very homey dish. It's one of those plate of pasta that you're gonna have when you have a long day at work, and it's gonna make you feel unbelievable. So the ingredients are gonna be 2 eggs, some Parmesan cheese, a white onion, some fresh pancetta, Italian pancetta, and some parsley. And we're gonna use some spaghetti pasta. We're gonna use fresh spaghetti, but if you wanna use your own kind, you make sure you make them boil for about 8-9 minutes and salt the water. About a teaspoon of salt should be fine. Tablespoon of salt should be fine. So the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna cut the onion. And just gonna cut it in half. And what are you gonna do with the onion? It's just peel it open, just like so. And you want to have a flat side. Okay, now that the onion is all cut up, we're going to tackle the pancetta, the fresh pancetta. If you can see it, he has a nice layer of fat, which is going to give a lot of flavor to the dish. And if you get the right kind, it's not the smoked pancetta, it's got some salt to it. So if you add salt, don't go too crazy about it. Just a couple of pinches of salt should be fine. Okay, so you want to cut the pancetta and kind of slice it, just like so. That looks good. I'm going to cut some more, so we're going to be right back. Okay, now that the pancetta and the onions are ready, what we're going to do, we're going to crack 2 eggs open and we're going to put it right in the dish. Just like so. And we're gonna add a little bit of Parmesan cheese and a little bit of salt. We're gonna mix it together to have a nice creamy eggy sauce. And we're gonna put this on the side because we're gonna use it later on for the pasta. Okay, now at this point, we want to turn the fire on. And I'm going to put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil right inside. I'm going to lower that just a little bit. There you go. So we're going to wait for that to warm up, and then we're going to put the onions and the pancetta right into the pan. Okay, now that the oil is ready, I'm going to put the onions right inside. Like so. And I'm going to add the fresh pancetta. I'm going to let it sizzle for about 4 or 5 minutes until the pancetta and the onions get a nice brownish color. And at this point, I'm going to put the fresh pasta right in the water. I have pasta for about one person is about 100 grams, and 2 eggs, 100 grams of pasta. This should be giving you a nice rich pasta. So I'm just going to throw this in the water, and we're going to be right back. Okay, as you can see, both onions and pancetta are cooked very nicely together. And like I said, we're going to make it cook for about 4 or 5 minutes, so we're going to get a nice goldish color to it. Okay, it looks like the pancetta and the onions are just the point that we want them to be. So what I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to put the pasta right inside. I'm going to let it sit for a minute or two so the pasta gets nice flavors from both the onions and the pancetta. Now I feel that it's mixed enough. I'm going to shut off the fire and I'm going to bring my dish right on my cutting board. And at this point, what you want to do is add the eggs. So as you noticed, I take the pan off the fire because the eggs are going to cook directly into the pan. And they're going to have a nice moist sauce. And at this point, it's safe to put some Parmesan cheese right on top. Okay, now at this point we're ready to plate the pasta. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put it right in the middle, just like so. We're gonna clean the dish just a little bit. pancetta and the eggs right on top. Okay, we're gonna give it a quick clean and sparkle of parsley. And here you have it. It's a pancetta carbonara, a very traditional dish from southern Italy. It's very tasty, and I'm sure you're gonna love it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.